All right, Ryan Roxie here, and let's dive into the 12 system lesson series for guitar. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you the names of the strings. I'm also going to teach you tuning. Those will be our two main objectives and goals, plus I'll end with a song. What? Learning a song on your first lesson? Of course. So, for those of you that are just starting out, what is this? This is an electric guitar. Acoustic guitar, electric guitar, I don't care what you have in your hands right now. I want you to be able to play it, and I want you to be able to know it. It's not as hard as you think. So here we go, diving right in with the names of the strings. As you can see, your guitar has 6 strings, all right? Traditionally, people start teaching you from the first string, the thinnest string, smallest, all the way up to the thickest string, the 6th string. 12 system does a little bit different. I teach from the 6th string, the thickest string, and the 5th string, the A string. Why do I do these 2 strings, the 6th string and the 5th string? Well, because those are the strings that are going to help you, as long as you know the names of the notes on those strings, which is I'm going to teach you as well. These are the strings that'll unlock the key to you playing your power chords and songs. So let's start off with the 6th string, shall we? This is an open E string. Now when I play it, maybe it doesn't sound like yours. If I play that note, I want you to play your guitar and have the same pitch. That's all called in tuning. All right? I will teach you all that in tuning. So right now, if you hear this, if that note sounds lower than what your 6th string is, tune it up. If it's lower, it's flat. If it sounds higher, your guitar at home, tune it down. If it sounds higher, it's sharp, so you tune down. I'll teach you about sharps and flats a little bit later. But right now, all I want you to do is play these open strings. I'm in standard 440 tuning. Now, if you need to tune your guitar up first to, standard guitar tuning, E440, that we have links on the site that'll direct you right to that, or you can go with a trusty old tuner. What's a trusty old tuner? People always ask me what my favorite effect is, and I always say it's a tuner, because I happen to play a lot of wrong notes, but what? They're always in tune. So check out one of these, or maybe on your phone you have an app for tuning up. E standard 440 tuning is what we're doing. I'll get a little bit more into how to tune a little bit later, but let's move on with our 6 strings. Here are the open strings and their names, starting with the 6th string, which is the thickest string, open E. Think of elephants. I'll show you that in a little while. Moving on to the 5th string, that will be an open A string. I want you to play it. Play that open A string. Again, hopefully you're in E standard tuning. The 4th string will be your D string. Now, your 3rd string will be a G string. Your 2nd string will be open B string. Now, your 1st string is like your 6th string. It's called an E string. I call it a high E string. Play that. Open 1st string. So already your guitar just got easier. Instead of it being 6 strings, it's now 5 strings, because your 6th string and your 1st string are the exact same note. Hear that? So now that you have this open string knowledge, how can I remember it? Well, just remember this. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. How about that? E, A, D, G, B, E. So now we're ready for exercise 1. Using that little phrase that I just taught you, this is exercise 1. Start with plucking each open string 4 times. Okay? Maybe you can even say the string name, or you can say the actual elephants. All right? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. E, 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 A, D, 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 G, 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 B, 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 E, 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 E. Now I'll do it without me saying anything, okay? One more time. 1, 2, ready, begin. Now, if you've been playing along with me, you might be focusing on the right hand. I'm doing all downstrokes right now. Again, with the 12 system, because I want to fast track your learning experience, I need you to just do things simple, simple, simple. So like that old saying goes, what does that band Kiss? Keep it simple, stupid. Well, that's the approach with the 12 system. I want things to be super simple for you so you can get on your way, learn the technical stuff, but then start opening up your mind to songs and riffs and, getting on stage. So I briefly touched upon tuning earlier. Now I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into it, okay? Because tuning is really important. There's a couple ways to approach tuning. The one that I like best is using your ear training, because ear training is such a great way to further your guitar learning experience and make it go much quicker. So when I play an E string, open E string, I want you to play yours. Decide whether your guitar sounds higher, sharp, and you would tune down, or it sounds lower, flat, and you would tune up. Understand the concept of sharp and flat. So if I play an open 6-string, E string, your guitar sounds higher, that's sharp, so you would tune down. Your guitar sounds lower, it's flat, you would tune up. Okay. Other ways to learn are, like I said before, getting a tuning app on your smartphone or smart device, whatever you have. And of course, you can have a trusty pedal tuner, because these are easy to learn. You just plug your guitar into the input and it'll actually show you if you're sharp or flat, and you tune up to the note according. Another way to tune up would be to use the tuning series that we developed over here and check out the links that we have provided, and you can go to a bunch of different types of tunings. For this course, for the most part, we will be using E standard tuning. But on that tuning series, you can have a half step down tuning, a full step down, even open G or dag-gag. So there's a lot of different tunings to use, but for right now, because we're just starting out, I want you to use E standard tuning. In fact, let's make that exercise number 2. Play along with this video. So now that you've learned your 6th string through your 1st string, all the names of them, real quick recap: E, A, D, G, B, E, and they're in perfect tune. Let's learn our first song, shall we, with exercise 3. So this song, I'm only going to use my open 6th, open 5th, and open 4th strings. So that's basically your E string, your A string, and your D string. It's a Buffalo Springfields song. The song is called For What It's Worth. And basically, you're only hitting your open E string and your open A string for the verses. Then when the chorus comes, you involve the open 4th string, which is the D. So let's play along with it and take as much time as you want. But just remember, you're using just your 6th E string, your 5th A string, and your 4th D string, all open, all downstrokes. And whatever angle you're watching this video from, just play along with it and enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there you have it. Under your belt in this first lesson, you should know all 6 strings. You should know how to tune, the difference between sharp and flat. And we're ready to move on to all important lesson number 2.